A lot of shopping recently and somebody needs to take my credit card away. The last couple of weeks I've been so inspired. This is the first summer that I've actually felt excited about fashion. So I thought I would walk you through all the items I got. There was a lot of sales going on and a lot of the items I had on my wish list went on sale. Some of them I hadn't tried on and were final sale and I purchased them, so we're going to talk about those. Yeah, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Abir and I usually talk about fashion, modest fashion. But yeah, let's check out what I've added to my closet. Starting off with this button-up wrap style shirt from where I want to say it's SZA. I don't know if it's SZA or Kizza, but it's basically a button down that you can wear as a button down. It has two colors. It's color blocked. And then it also has a wrap style effect. So it has like this elasticy band that you put onto the button here. And then you take the buttonhole here and there's two other buttons and you can give it like a wrap effect. It has been on my wish list for a while. They usually run about $300. Some of their specialty ones actually go up to $400. And I couldn't justify spending that much money on a button down. However, when I saw it on sale, I believe I ended up getting this for $85. They had a couple other solid colors available, which might have been a smarter choice because I feel like I would have gotten a lot more wear out of. But since it was cheap enough and I was like, you know what, I need to start experimenting with my style a little bit, I ended up going for the two-tone color block option. And I'm kind of glad I did, even though I have not yet worn it. So I don't know, maybe I'm not glad I did, I don't know. Either way, she's chic and simple and fun. I just have to figure out a good way to style her and then I will get a lot more wear out of her. I would say it runs very true to size. I got the medium large and I wish they had had a large extra large. I think that would have been ideal. This fits but a little too fitted, which is the other reason I think I haven't gotten any wear out of her. But either way, she's final sale and I do think over time I will get use out of it. It's just not in my regular rotation. Moving on to a shirt that has already been in regular rotation. This is the Sold Out New York Button-Up. And I know I talk about a lot of options that are not button-ups because they're boring to me, but I still do love a button-up, and especially a good quality one. I tried on the navy one. If you have been following me for a while, you've probably seen me try on the navy one. This is a olivey green khaki-ish vibe, and it was on sale, and it has to go to the dry cleaners. I've already messed it up quite a bit. I have worn this a lot since I've gotten it. I got it like 2 to 3 weeks ago, and I would say I've worn it 4 or 5 times already. It's super easy to wear. I love the side slit. The cut is very flattering, which doesn't happen with all button downs. So if you are debating buying an expensive button down, this is a good one because it's just easy to style and pull on, and I feel like it's super flattering. As somebody who is a little bigger, I feel like this works really well on my body type. So yeah, I love her. I was influenced by my sister-in-laws. They both have this Modern Citizen jacket in a denim color. I've actually tried that color on as well. But I like the white and it went on sale, and I don't see myself wearing the actual denim one that much. I already have enough denim in my closet as tops, including the one I'm currently wearing. So I ended up getting it in the white when it went on sale, and it's also final sale. I got the 1X. She runs true to size to a little bit tiny, so I would definitely size up one if you can. I went into the largest size and it fits perfectly, other than the straps to tighten it in the back. They're a little bit too tight. So I'm gonna actually take it to my tailor and have her move the buttons a little bit lower so it fits a little bit better and it's just a little bit cleaner instead of like cinching me in a little too much, and that kind of like pushes your bust up and it just is not attractive. So yeah, otherwise love it. The quality is amazing. I can see myself wearing it as just a shirt or actually as a jacket during fall and spring. But for summer, it's not super thick, so you could wear it in like 70-degree weather as just a top. It is a little bit low in the neckline, so I definitely have to wear like a light shirt underneath or like something cropped that just covers my neck, so if my hijab moves, it's not like showing on my neck. But otherwise, I'm happy with this purchase. I purchased another white shirt during this last couple of weeks, and it is this linen one from Another Tomorrow. Now, Another Tomorrow is so expensive. All of their items usually run over $500. This one was originally retail price was $600. However, it came on sale on Net-a-Porter for $170, and I debated it a lot because I never tried it on. So I was like, it was final sale, and I was like, should I do this? And then I went ahead. I actually bought it, canceled it, and then I was like, oh, I should try it. So I got it. And I was like, worst comes to worst, I'll sell her online. And then when it came, I wasn't super excited about it. So she's just been kind of like sitting in my closet, and I've been debating selling her. But then when I tried her on for this video, I was like, oh, I actually really like it. The sleeves are super long. They do have buttons, but they're very long. I think that's the style of it. I might still get them chopped off though, because I hate cuffs. Before my camera died, I was telling you how the fit's a bit boxy, but I don't think I mind that too much. This shirt I'm wearing currently also fits a bit boxy, and it's not fully lined, but it's not see-through enough that you can tell anything, so you can easily get away with just wearing a nude colored bra underneath. So I do think I'm gonna keep her and just wear her and then sell her whenever I'm done. I bought this a little bit ago, but I don't think I ever mentioned it on here, so I thought I would share it. It is the Silk Blazer from COS, and I am so glad I got this when I did, because it did sell out. And now it came with a pair of pants that you could buy separately, and I decided not to splurge an extra $300 for that. This was about $300 as well. I am so glad I got her. I've worn her on the fashion episode already. It runs true to size. Mostly COS runs oversized, but then randomly they'll suddenly have pieces that are true to size, including this one. So she's a tad bit fitted on me, but I've already worn her once, like I said. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's a garbage truck making a lot of noise. Yeah, so it's a little bit fitted on me, but it's still chic and effortless, so I'm gonna keep it and then hopefully lose the weight. And even if I don't, I'll still get a lot of wear out of her, because she just fits, but she'll just be more of like a very formal affair instead of a more casual one, because I don't think I'd be able to sit all day in this or anything like that, just like wear it to an event or whatever. But yeah, it's so beautiful, and I love the color and the sheen, and it's just everything about it, the fit. She's beautiful. One of my better purchases in the last year, I would say. If you have followed me on here or TikTok, I have talked about the Apeice Part Bari Crop a lot, and I have them in the cream, which I'm actually wearing right now. And I love, love, love the fit of them. Love the fabric composition. Just everything about them works for me very well. And it's hard to find a good trouser that's not like a jeans or a pant. Nobody ever talks about how hard it is to find a good trouser that you love. That's also not like a polyester blend, this, or like a wool blend. This is a cotton linen blend, but you can't tell. It's like a little thicker, and the feel is very smooth and soft. It's just it's a great pant. When they had their sample sale, I decided to purchase it in this Taupe color as well. It ended up being $75 for something that originally goes for $300. 100% recommend buying them either in a sample sale and or secondhand, because otherwise they're really expensive. I would still, if I had the money, I would still splurge on them, to be quite honest. If I needed to and I could afford to, I would. But if you can't, you can get them just through Poshmark or the RealReal, or and I've seen some really good deals on both Poshmark and the RealReal, though Poshmark people do price it up, so RealReal is a better bet and deal. But then again, like I said, new with tags from the sample sale, $75. I've already worn her once or twice. I mean, I love the color. I think I'm like really leaning into like olivey tones, it seems. This is like the third item today that I've showed you. But yeah, just really leaning into the khaki-ish greenish color, and I think I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of this in the fall, because I think it's like the perfect color for fall. I've made a lot of purchases in the white color scheme, white and cream color scheme. This is the DL 1961 Miro barrel. I've tried them on here before, and then I didn't know, and then I got them through the boutique I work at, because I get them at cost there instead of having to buy them full price. And I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I like the fit. 100% glad I did. If I sized up one, it was too loose, and then this size is a tad bit fitted, but it's cotton and I think it will stretch. I have not yet removed the tags, as you can tell, but I still think I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of them. I don't know what's going on with me today. I still think I will get a lot of wear out of them though, and I'm excited to style them. I have styled them already a couple of times. My battery has died 4 times while filming this video, so I don't know what this is gonna look like, but we're gonna keep going. So this is the COS. This is another purchase. Another pant purchase that's also white is this COS Drawstring one. I got this very last minute before our trip to San Francisco. We went for my husband's birthday with my in-laws and stuff, and my DL pants hadn't arrived yet, and I wanted a white pair of pants to wear, and so I just randomly ordered it thinking, why not? Oh, by the way, I don't think I ever mentioned this shirt is also from COS, and I also got this right before our trip with the pants, and I love it. It's like a denim shirt with tie sides, and I find her very chic, easy to wear. I think it's going to transition into fall and the rest of the year beautifully, which is one of the reasons I purchased it. And it is somewhat like you can see through it, like it has ties and then you can see skin. I'm also wearing a nudie underneath though, so I don't really care, but I mean, if you tie it tight enough, nobody has to know. Anyway, continuing on with the white pants. Yeah, so I added this to my order last minute thinking I'll give it a shot, I'll try it on. It had like a tapered, I think it's called a tapered pants, and I'm obsessed. I have worn these so much. I would wear these as a travel pant. They're like tapered at the end, but they're a little bit on the longer side, so they pull a little bit, but in a chic kind of way. Again, drawstring and elastic waistband, and the color is beautiful, the fit is beautiful. I can see myself getting a lot of wear out of these, and I have already gotten a decent amount of wear, as you can tell, because I dropped coffee all over them the other day. Last pair of pants, also from DL, they have a raw hem. These are the Taylor Barrel. Now I've tried these on in a 33 and they fit perfectly, but were a little bit too loose and baggy, and I didn't like the look, so I got them in a 32. They were final sale. Tad bit too tight, so I'm actually not going to even show them on because the crotch is a little bit too tight. I might sell these if I don't lose 10 or 15 pounds in the next couple of months. I will just sell these, but hopefully I will, inshallah. But if I don't, these are going back. These are going to someone else. I haven't like taken the tags off or anything. I've always wanted a super light denim, and I also love the raw hem. I think I've never really tried it, but it gives like an edgy vibe, and I think this paired with this top would be so cute. Like the colors just work for me. So I completely forgot to mention in the top section, another top I have is this Apeice part one. Now this was also in the sale. It ended up being $60 and originally was like $250. I love the black one, so I got a black one earlier in summer when it went on sale, and I love that one. I've worn it so many times. This one I thought would be amazing too, and it does fit really well, but for some reason it's not as flattering, I think would be the right word, as the black one. It fits, it looks good, but it's not as flattering as the black one. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts. I kept the tags on in case I wanted to sell it, so I'm not sure about this one. This one might be sold. Even if I could just make the $60 back, but preferably a little bit more would be nice, I'd be happy. Accessories. Starting off with this Toteme scarf that I talked about in my last video. I am loving the scarf around your waist and hip look. So I committed to this Toteme one in the Farfetch sale, and I'm so glad I did. I've worn her so much already on our trip. I feel like this is a great run around your errands. You just kind of wrap this around with t-shirt and jeans. I just love the trend so much. It's so like modest friendly and elevated and without layering. So glad I got this Toteme one. Still waiting on my Sarah Musa one. I am so excited to wear that whenever it shows up. I will wear it so much, but it has not shown up yet. The first pair of shoes that I'm going to show you, I have worn so much, so I'm not going to actually test the bottom because I've worn them enough. I got these right before our trip to San Francisco as well. They're inspired by the Miu Miu cord sandal that I had saved on my mood board. And then I saw these ones from a brand called Flo's when I was doing my research. And I was kind of doubtful. I was like, we're going to be walking a lot. They probably won't be comfortable. But I was like, I took a risk and I got them. Instantly fell in love with them as soon as they arrived. They have a cushion, so they're very comfortable. These are probably my most worn shoes on our 4-day trip. Like I think I wore these, other than one day that I wore my black flats, these are pretty much the whole time. I shouldn't even have taken my sneakers. I never wore them. Comfortable, and they're so chic and elevated, and I love the color I got. I'm also glad I got them when I did. I got them on Forward. They're a Milan-based company from Italy. I mean, Milan is in Italy, so yeah, it's from Italy. But Farfetch has them as well for $600. I got these for $140, and on the actual Flo's website they're like $150, $140, but then on Farfetch they're going for $600. It doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. I don't know, maybe they do like some price gouging, I don't know, but anyway, love them. I worn them so much that actually they're ripping right here. Not ripping, like some of the upper layer of fabric is coming off up here. I don't really care, I'm just gonna continue wearing them, but yeah, 100%. And they also have the grippy bottoms. I posted a poll to my Instagram asking if I should keep or return these, and most people voted to return, which was super sad because I'm obsessed with these shoes. And they're so cute, and I love the color. I am planning to wear them in place of anything nude. So like a nude pump, wear these. Any nude options, wear these, because they're just a funner version of any nude shoe I can think of. Like I'm over pumps, I find them really, really boring. And I feel like, not for everyone, some people look amazing in pumps and pull it off beautifully, but I'm definitely not one of those. These are definitely the shoes that I would wear. They're so fun, and they do show a little bit of toe cleavage. They're very, very comfortable and easy to walk in, by the way. I'm normally not somebody who wears wedges. I actually find them more uncomfortable than like a block heel because sometimes you trip more on them. The way they're made, these I do not have that same problem with. They're very comfortable. I actually wore them for a full 8 hours and had no issues. They're so pretty, and yeah, super excited to wear these. And then last but certainly not least are these Larroude Mules, and I got these earlier in summer. Had a lot of hassle, they didn't fit. I exchanged them, they never came, and then I realized that my shop app had put my mom's address in, so I ended up getting these very late in summer. I've worn them once, they're very comfortable, they're very chic. I love the block heel, the rounded foot, or like the rounded toes. The rounded toe part makes it easy and comfortable. Like, I have bunions and they fit perfectly in this. So yeah, I had no issues with this Larroude shoe. They're so stylish and fun, and I feel like they'll like perk up any basic summer outfit. And oh, one more thing. This necklace. This necklace is an Elliou purchase. I was so excited for it. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not obsessed, but they have an exchange policy only, and when I was trying to figure out what to exchange it for, the exchange policy also expired. I want to say it was 10 days, so I couldn't do anything. I had to keep it. I don't hate it by any means, it's just not very much my style, but I'm still gonna wear it because now I have it and I spent way too much money on it. Way too much money on it. I also wore this on a whale watching tour in California, and it got stuck in my daughter's life jacket and completely unspiraled, so I had to re-spiral it. So it's a little crooked, but that's okay, we'll make it work. I think that's it. Next week I want to do 5 occasions, 5 outfits. So I'm going to be using stuff that I just bought in that. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts and if you've made any last minute purchases for summer. I also bought some fall stuff from the Apeice part sale, but I will bring that up in fall because otherwise this video is going to be way too long. And I've already had 3 failed battery attempts, so I'm going to log off of this one and I will see you next time.